What's up, Crab Castle? Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about me or you. It's really not that late for me right now. Kind of on a vampire schedule. Thank you. That's what I'm gonna work on. I got it. So I did all the basket weave the other day. You might have been here for that. And then yesterday I sewed the belt loop on. Um, yeah, it's 10:30 here. I'm central, so just barely. And I glued the welt in, and then I punch my holes when it's still flat. I punch my holes through the front side and the welt, and then I glue it the rest of the way and punch the holes all the way through. It helps me keep them straight. So that's where I'm at now. I'm gonna glue this closed all the way, and then I'll punch all these holes and sew it. And I probably won't get much more than that done tonight. We'll see. I mean, yeah, 11:30. Yeah. Lately, I haven't been going to bed until the sun's coming up. It's just kind of the schedule I've been on. I'm using this stuff right now. Barge cement. I think I ordered this on Amazon. It works pretty good. Hello, RK. Yeah, I do that sometimes too. That's part of how I got so screwed up on my schedule. Is I took a nap the other day at like 11 at like this time for a couple hours, and it really got me backwards. But sometimes you need a nap, man. Trying to get my schedule switched around a little bit, but it's hard to do, man. Um, we're both on a backwards schedule here. I mean, everyone here's a backwards schedule. The rooster's crowing. Um, it's that time of year. Like I want to use my daylight hours for some daylight things. We do get up and try to get a few things done before it gets dark, but some bigger projects we want to do too. We need a couple more hours of sunshine. We got a pretty big flower bed project. We've done a couple flower beds, but we got a pretty big flower bed project I need to do. Um, and I still want to expand my garden. All the garden, last year was our first year here. I got some garden put in last year, and then I wanted to double the size of it this year. Well, thanks, Miss Johnson. Yeah, see, and that's 5 here. So when you were getting up, I was like not even in bed yet. But yeah, I think I was going back to talking. I was rambling about the garden, trying to expand that this year. I want to double the size. I don't know if that's looking possible, but we'll see. It's June, so I kind of need to get it done. It was June last year when I did it, but I had more excuses last year because we were just moving in here. We had a lot going on. I want to get this shop clean. I could. My old lady likes to point out that when I complain about the shop's not clean, she likes to point out that there's lights in there, and I could clean it out during the day or during the night, since I'm gonna be up all night anyway. And she's right. All right. So one thing about this is you do gotta let it tack up real good. Let it get dang near dry, and it sticks really good. You need to take it apart. You almost need to cut it apart. Oh, it was a little bit warmer today. It's been pretty cool this year so far. I think it was 80 today. It's right about 70 in here right now. I'm trying not to bump the camera. I'm trying to roll my wheel around the tripod. My little pricking irons here are too short to get through all 3 layers here. So that's one reason I punched the front and the welt first. And then I'll probably finish it with this. And plus, I already got my hole started, so hopefully it's easier for me to keep them all straight and keep the stitches on the back side all lined up good. Tiny bit of little wiggle is okay, but if it gets too bad, I'll be redoing it. And I can't really redo. I gotta make one more sheath out of this at least. So I ain't got a whole lot to mess up. There's a couple sheaths in there, but not if you mess one or two up. I'm running out of leather. I finished them other two with the kayak sheath. This is the sheath for this one. I've made quite a few of these, so I had a pattern for the sheath. This one's just going to be a little bit bigger of a sheath, and I kind of need to do a pattern for it. So this is the one I'll be making next. I kind of did my. I went. I should have not went as far around with my basket weave. It pulled some of the details out of it when I folded it. So when I oil it back up, they'll pop out a little more. But you can see it's a lot more detailed there than it is where it got folded. That's all right. Yeah, I'm getting low. One piece lasts me quite a while, but I always get mine from Tandy. And I've been thinking of trying to get it from somewhere else next time. Try to get a little better quality stuff. I don't know. I'm pretty proud. I am proud, but I'm pretty happy with the way most of my leather stuff turns out with this stuff. But maybe some little higher quality stuff would be nice. No, I usually buy something that's cheap. I try to keep it under $100. Oh man, that one sure felt like it went crooked. We're about to find out on the next when I do the next one. Oh, I already know it's so crooked. Fuck. All right, what's up, Amir? I think it's a shoulder. I think that's what I usually buy. Man, I feel like I'm starting this one over. All right, maybe not. I hope you're doing good, Amir. Thanks. Hope they start going down now. Let's see. Like sliding off my little. I should have glued these together. Okay, got the belt loop pretty close to the edge there. These are pretty narrow sheaths. Yeah, I saw you doing that. I might try that. I've tried the drill press before with a drill, um, but it kind of like leaves a little mushroom part around the hole. At least it did for me when I tried it last time. It's been years, but I did see that nail in the drill press thing. I might try that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I have a problem keeping them straight and not like I just punched that hole crooked. I can already tell that one is crooked a little. Not too bad. And I do have a lot more material on this part of the sheath. I did that on purpose so that I'm not grinding off of the front side. I'm only going to be grinding off of the back side here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was you. You did a video showing that the other day. Even when I did it with the drill press, I had problems like I would change the angle I was holding it or something, and I'd getting the holes all lined up and straight. I can see it. It bothers me. I don't know. I know I should have a little more leeway on that, but just like my little pet peeve thing. I've literally thrown sheaths away because there's one little zigzag on the back. There's one trick I've learned is if you can get them good enough, like that one is not that bad. And I'm not going to do this, but what you can do, if you got just a little bit of a zigzag, is you can, once I punch all these holes, I'll take my groover, this, I'll make sure I have it set right where I'm going to hit the one side of the one hole and the other side of the other hole, the one that's off, and then your stitch will fall in the groove. I'm not going to do that on this one, but yeah. No, I'm not gay. Are you gay, Donnie? Your gaydar might be broken. Yeah, yeah. You always see all the little things that no one else is going to see when you make it. That's for sure. What's up, Brian? Good to see you. I'll call the time him out. I gotcha. Rain finally stopped, huh? We actually didn't have no rain today. There's my one crooked one. I don't care if y'all troll me, but you ain't gotta troll other people. The freaking chat disappeared on me. Yeah, it's alright. I should use the smaller needles. It's a little easier to do. They're so hard to thread. I usually just use these bigger ones. And I still ain't got a stitching pony. Well, hopefully I get one soon. You're timing people out before I even get to see the comments. You're too fast with it. I imagine it's needed, but I like a good chuckle every now and then. That's my brother's going live. Man. The bottle's empty. I finished it the other night when I was live streaming. Basil Hayden's bourbon. It's good. I don't know. It's the good stuff. Kind of somewhat the good stuff. I kind of like the cheap stuff better, but I kind of like that too. I don't know. Unless Basil Hayden's wants to send me some, in which case it's the best. I'm not drinking anything tonight. I'm drinking Coke. So that's all. Usually it's coffee. This is what I deal with for using the bigger needles. I don't know if it's actually worth it. I have to use the pliers almost every time, but I can thread them without getting angry. Yeah, I do. I'm kind of holding off on getting one because, well, because I feel like I might be getting one. What's up, Kaiser? I feel like I might be getting one soon, so I don't want to buy one. Uh, yeah, I thought about making one also. They really do have them pretty cheap on Amazon. Uh, I don't know. We'll see what's up. I'll tell you, if I don't get one in a couple weeks, I'll be buying one. I need to. Usually when I do this, I hold this thing in between my knees. Um, but I don't really want to film it that way, so I don't do it that way when I'm live streaming them. I don't want to do a whole live stream staring at my crotch. Dude, get a fucking life, man. I don't even know why you're here fucking with me over someone else you don't like. Fucking sorry you suck. That was my finger that I stabbed. Fucking, there are some jealous people on YouTube, man. It is, it is crazy. Guess they had to go make another name. I do need a stitching pony. This is a pain in the butt. This is gonna stay. I'm not dyeing this. This is gonna be natural leather color. It'll get neat's foot oil, which will darken it a little, and then it'll get a acrylic resin for the top coat. But it's not gonna change the color too much. I might dye the next one. Pretty much only do two colors. I do natural leather color and I do dark brown, I think is the one dye I usually try to keep around. I should probably do some others, but those are my favorites. I know black's pretty popular. Whoops. I do. I like the natural color. Strings grabbing hammers. Another hammer. Whatever. I don't know why you're in here talking about people. I don't even. Oh, this is fucking funny. Get a life, dude. Why don't you grow some balls and come back here as your name that you actually use on YouTube that everybody knows you as? And you went and switched accounts when I hadn't even banned the other one yet because your comment didn't show up. Whatever, dude. Come back with your normal name, not your troll name. I don't even watch Hawk. Yeah, there's some haters on YouTube, Brian. Some fucking crazy people. They're nuts. It's probably someone who thinks they have some great channel and they don't, so they're fucking jealous of these other people. I don't know why. I don't know why they're coming telling me about it, but yeah, they don't have the guts to come in. Certainly, I'm sure it's someone I've seen around on YouTube. But they don't have the guts to come in on their regular name. They got to use their 50 fake names. It's a strange place on YouTube, that's for sure. I ain't never done nothing to anyone on here. I just do my own thing. Whatever, dude. Again, come back with your real name. Show us who you really are. You're gonna talk about everyone. Don't hide and do it. Come over here and do it, because ain't nobody watching here. There's not even anyone here from those places. Here's the crooked one. I'll drop this in my little water bucket. YouTube's as good of a place to make friends as anywhere else, honestly. There's a lot of good people on here, and there is a lot of crazy people. You do got to be careful, because crazy people they can hide it for a while, but it will come out. But it ain't no different than anywhere else. There's crazy people everywhere, and they can all hide it for a little while. I've met some great people on YouTube, and I've met a few terrible ones. And some in between. I guess I deleted the message. That was something in that last message about don't meet people on YouTube. almost halfway agree with. I've not actually met any of those people that they were talking about. He's been hiding as crazy so far. Hasn't come out yet. Whatever. Come back with your real name, pussy. She loves the camera so much she doesn't ever turn it on. If I have a problem with someone on YouTube and I feel that I need to tell it to them, I'm gonna do it with my name, TheBeStLife. I'm not gonna go make a fake name. You know, there's people I wanted to say things to and I don't because I just bite my lip. But I don't go make fake accounts to talk about them. If there's something I need to tell them, I'll tell them. I generally just, there's someone I don't like, I just stay away from them. That's how I deal with it. Yeah, it's alright, man. It's just jelly. I mean, sounds like someone hurt your feelings. Really, what it sounds like. No, I didn't delete you that time. You can keep telling me all the people you hate and why you hate them if you want to guess. You're just gonna come back. You're not gonna bring your real name. You bring all your troll names. And just say it. Like if you got a problem with someone, just say it as you. Couple more stitches. I'll be done sewing this thing together. Oh, where are we hiding now? Oh, what's up, Andy? Yeah, I've seen them. They've been in here for. I hope they've watched my whole stream. Good to see you. I'm my biggest fan tonight. Trolls. Yeah, it might be him. I'm not sure. It could be other people too. I didn't see those ones. I guess. I guess I missed some. I'm not worried about it. I mean, I do wish they'd just stick to me. Like, I don't got nothing to do with any of these other people, but whatever. Make fun of me. Like, they started out calling me gay. Oh, big deal. Go ahead. Yeah, and Hawk and Craig. Tim. They went after everybody. It don't bother me. It would be cool if they just stuck to me, you know. I wouldn't even delete them if they just sat there and called me gay and stuff. But because it's kind of funny. Jealousy's a motherfucker. Dainty hands? Is that me? I got dainty hands. Dude, that's funny. Dude probably doesn't even know which end of the screwdriver to use. All right. So we've got it all sewn. That didn't come out too bad. There's my one crooked stitch. It's not terribly crooked. It's just barely bad, good, bad, not bad enough that I'm not going to redo it. Yeah, I must have missed it. Make sure it fits. It does. I'm not done yet, but I got to finish these edges here and then a little bit up here, and then I'll oil it and put the top coat on it. But now y'all got me curious. I'm going to go look at a comment or two real quick. Probably making a new name now. He keeps making new names when I'm not even deleting names. Yeah, whatever. I ain't worried about it. Hope he's hitting that like every time he comes in here. Clean some of this stuff out of the way here. Still need that and that. I don't need this. This. I mean, looks like for real Saturday. It's Saturday, right? I think it's Saturday. You can come mess with me. I don't know. I never said anyone to that dude, anything to that dude or any other dude. They won't tell me about everyone else anyway. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that. I mean, I don't. It is what it is. Everyone knows he's full of it. It's still must have some moisture down in there a little bit because this is like foggy. Shouldn't be putting this in there until it dries out all the way. So next I'm going to take it over to the belt sander there. I'm going to even all these. Might be hard to tell, the welt and then the back side hang over the front side on purpose. I'm going to grind them all down with flush with the front side so it doesn't mess up my spacing from my stitch to my edge. And then when I get that done, I'll wet this edge down and I'll burnish it some, and then I'll probably stop and let it dry, and then tomorrow I'll wet it down and burnish it some more and let it dry, and then the day after that I will oil it, and then the day after that I'll put the Resolene top coat on it and it'll be done. So how long I've been here, let's grind this edge down real quick and then I'm gonna call it a show. Already been going longer than I was planning on. take it inside and burnish it. Good night, Crab Castle. Have a good one. Let that cool off for a second. So you can see I got it just about all even. It needs a little more. And I haven't changed my width between the edge and the stitch. That's why I made all the welt in the back longer. So I don't have to grind any off the front to make it look weird. I just burnish with water, and I usually use this. I don't use anything else. I just use a little sponge, and I'll wet the edge. And I'll use this, and then I will let it dry for a day, and I'll come back with usually a little piece of 320 and just lightly sand it just a little bit, and then I'll do water and this again, and then I pretty much call it done. I got one of these little, I think you're asking not as much about the tool as you are about whether I use some other product. got one of these little cheap wood burnishing tools, but I don't know. I don't really like it. I feel like I get better results with this. Throwing the thing around. Alright, so I just got to burnish the edge and then I'll oil it. Well, I'll burnish the edge and then I'll burnish the edge again tomorrow and then I'll let it sit and then I'll oil it and let it sit a day, and then I'll put the Vaseline on it, and then it'll be done. So about 3 more days, but it's a couple minutes every day. So it's a nice fit. Looks good. I mean, I'm curious what you use. I know there's products people use to do it. I should know the names of them. They don't come to mind. That's the best method I've got that I do that doesn't require me buying anything I don't normally use. Yeah, and this first time I'm doing it, I'll get it pretty wet, and then I do a decent job today, and then tomorrow when it's dry, I'll just give it a little sanding. Do it again. Okay, I never heard of that. I heard of like gum trag or something. I don't know. I've never used it. That's one thing I've heard of people using. I like to let it soak in. I can already tell it's not going to really work right now. It needs to soak in just a little bit. Depends what I'm doing too. This is 3 layers thick, so it's pretty flat, which is why I like using this thing. If I have something that's got more rounded, then I'll use that tool, the burnishing tool. I've seen people put the burnishing tool on a drill press or something. I haven't tried that. It is something I want to try. Let it sit for a little bit. That's my stomach growling. Anyway, that's it for the night. That's where we're at. I'm going to take it inside and do a little bit of burnishing, and then I probably won't show this thing on a live again because, well, I'll show it when I'm done, but I probably won't work on it live anymore because tomorrow I'm going to sand this and burnish it again for like 2 minutes. And the day after, maybe I'll try to work on it while I'm live working on something else, and I'll take the 2 minutes. I'm just gonna put a coat of neat's foot oil on it, and then it'll sit there for a day, maybe even 2, and then I'll put the top coat on. It'll be done. So there's just not a lot of content here. It's like 3 more days, about 5 minutes a day working on it. It's not a lot of process doing it. So anyway, y'all have a good night. It's almost midnight. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'll find something else to work on tomorrow. Might be another leather sheath that I start, but I got this all sewn up. Looks real nice. Show the backside. I like to show the backside of my stuff. There's my one crooked stitch. It's not that bad, but man, I see it. So thanks for watching, y'all, and I will probably be back tomorrow night.